troubleshooting at City Nightz on fire.
There's one down in the front of City Nightz.
What's happening? We're going in.
Got another person down in the alleyway. We got multiple victims down.
Watch a crossfire. We're going to need multiple ambulances.
We bring you special coverage tonight of a multiple shooting in Old Town, Wichita. At least 10 people hurt total. 8 of them shot, but no fatalities at this time. Good evening, I'm Leon Purvis.
And I'm Pilar Pedraza. We've been on your side all day, bringing you the latest updates to this still developing story on air and online. Police say they have one person in custody, but are still looking for others.
We got multiple victims down.
What began as moments of chaos early Sunday morning.
There's one down in the front of City Nightz.
Sent 10 people to the hospital, 8 from gunshot wounds, 2 from trampling, according to Wichita police. Some got themselves to the hospital.
We have a 21-year-old male, a 26-year-old male.
Despite the slow reading of the ages and genders of those hurt inside the City Nightz club, there were no deaths.
A 24-year-old female, a 34-year-old male, a 21-year-old female.
Even so, reactions of horror and anger from those who rushed to help.
It's just, I think, horrific that here I am in another shooting scene and now we have 7 shooting victims.
Wichita police say it all began moments before 1 a.m. when several people opened fire inside the club. Investigators say officers were already patrolling the area and heard screams coming from inside the building, then saw a rush of people running out the doors.
That chaos, for lack of a better term.
Police say they've arrested one person they believe was involved in the shooting, but are still looking for others, as they say at least 4 guns were used in the shooting. They add they've collected more and are testing to see if those firearms too were involved. The investigation closed that part of Old Town for most of the day Sunday.
Again, alcohol and firearms do not mix. I know people are just fed up and they're tired of this. People want to be able to enjoy their holiday in peace and feel safe to bring their families, their children.
Wichita police say in the past year they have responded to 12 incidents at City Nightz, including a drive-by. The department's Special Investigations Bureau had a meeting with the club's owner this May to talk about security concerns. Police say topics discussed including using metal detectors, having working video cameras, and monitoring the parking lot. We know there are now surveillance cameras on the property, as KAKE Stephen Minichi watched the video of the incident with the club's owner today. Police say this investigation will determine if the owner followed any more of those recommendations. Now, this is the latest in a string of shootings in the Old Town area just over the last few months.
People who live in the neighborhood as well as city leaders are saying something has to change. KAKE's Nick Nelson has reaction from those who live there and heard the whole thing. Nick?
That's right. People here in the community, particularly people who have been here for quite some time, say that they're fed up with what they call the persistent gun violence here in Old Town.
And I thought it was the new big fireworks that they're letting them shoot off, and then heard a bunch of ruckus, and I looked out on my back deck and saw a whole bunch of people pouring out the back door of the club.
Brett Lovett lives near the City Nightz nightclub and recorded this video not long after officers arrived at the scene of the shooting with 10 confirmed injuries. He says more security is needed in bars and clubs in Wichita to prevent things like this from happening.
I'm surprised they don't check these people for guns when they go into the entrance. They don't use a wand or something like that. That's really something I think that should be done.
When we first spoke with Lovett last month, he didn't think the gun violence in his neighborhood was that bad. He's since changed his mind and is beefing up security on his property.
I put floodlights up, but I'll probably put some security cameras up as well. I was already planning on doing that.
At a news conference Sunday morning, Mayor Brandon Whipple pleaded with residents and community leaders to take a stand.
Come together as a community and talk with our young people in particular about how resorting to gun violence is not the way to resolve a problem or an issue. We're too great of a city to allow us to continue with this bump in gun violence that we have seen.
Now, as you heard, police say they have one person in custody but are still looking for others. Now, we expect to hear more tomorrow morning. Reporting live, Nick Nelson, KAKE News on your side.
Thank you for that live report, Nick. Community leaders are also calling for change, saying they want Wichita to be a community that's whole. Pastor Palm Hughes said their hearts ache every time they hear of an incident like Sunday morning's, adding it's time to end the violence and the senseless death by doing things differently.
We are calling all of those persons that have those differences to think about a truce, to think about doing things differently in our city so that our young adults and our young people can attend events over this holiday season and this year. Think about it. It's our responsibility, everyone.